reporters freaking out after what Steve Bannon just said about choking out Mitch McConnell. Steve Bannon went on Sean Hannity last night to talk about his plans next year to take down the Washington elites. Steve Bannon said the following: "We are going to cut off the oxygen to Mitch McConnell." Wow, that's it. Wow.
They have betrayed their promises. How do you make a promise for 7.5 years and not fulfill it?
It's a lack of sense of urgency. By the way, these guys work 3 days a week. The American people now, people are working 2 jobs, their wives are working 2 jobs. They know the urgency out there on the economic hate crimes that have been perpetuated on the American working men and women in this country because of the trade deals.
Is this a fair statement? Is Steve Bannon declaring war on the establishment that are not for the working men and women in this country?
100%. We are declaring war on the Republican establishment that does not back the agenda that Donald Trump ran on and the President of the United States, and that is an agenda that we know backs the working men and women.
This is basically a war because you know what McConnell did in Alabama. And you know there were people out there. Looks like
I've had donors.
Karl Rove is going to put in all their money.
Karl Rove, Stephen Law, these guys should get the joke. Their donors are coming to us because they're tired of having their money burned up by trying to destroy people like Judge Moore. It's a new game in town. We're going to cut off the oxygen to Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell's biggest asset is the money. We're going to make it the biggest liability. We're going after these guys tooth and nail.
Does that mean that people that voted in 2010 and 2014 and 2016, now they have to wait till a victory in 2018? That's a long time for the American people to wait.
To take your country back, it's not going to happen in just any one election. This is something you're going to have to grind out day in and day out for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. It took us a long time to get here. There's no magic wand we can wave and drain the swamp. There's no magic wand we can wave and blow up this establishment. I hate to tell people you're going to have to work, but you know what? The grit, determination, and courage of the American working men and women, we're going to win.
I'm glad you're not going after Cruz. I've already endorsed him. And I'll tell you why.
Ted Cruz is a good man.
Ted Cruz has one of the few that he stood there and said, we have the constitutional authority to not fund Obamacare, and his own party betrayed him.
They're good men. I got to tell you, we are even safer comments like Barrasso and Deb Fischer. They have to understand something. Just voting is not good enough. You have to have a sense of urgency. Nobody's safe. We're coming after all of them, and we're going to win.
Street fighter Steve Bannon. Good to see you.
Very great street fighter. That's what you need here. Bunch of pack of idiots there. Steve Bannon, by the way these guys work 3 days a week, the American people now, they're working 2 jobs. Their wives are working 2 jobs. They know the urgency out there on the economic hate crimes that have been perpetuated on the American working men and women in this country because of the trade deals. We are declaring war on the Republican establishment that does not back the agenda that Donald Trump ran on and the President of the United States, and that is an agenda that we know backs the men and women of this country. Powerful words, right? Wow. Amazing. We are with you 100%, Steve. Share this if you want our government to start working the way it should ASAP. We need to make these swamp monsters scared of the citizens again. We pay them their darn salaries. That's it, basically. Great. Love Steve Bannon. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.